Assalamu alaikum, my name is Asma and welcome to episode 21 of Iftar Insights, a digital Dawah series from Fuzz Events and Entertainment and Impression Studio. Welcome to my hometown. Welcome to Piparo. So Piparo is most known for the disaster that occurred on the 22nd of February 1997 when the mud volcano erupted. Now, a lesser known fact is that on that morning, the Masjid served as the first place of refuge for the villagers. In the wee hours of the morning, while the volcano was erupting, the villagers who were affected fled their homes and found sanctuary in the Masjid's compound.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much, Asma. Assalamu alaikum. Once again, welcome to episode 21 of Iftar Insights, and in particular, welcome to the sanctuary that is the Piparo number 1 ASJA Masjid. It's just minutes before the break of fast on the end of day, or near the end of day 21 of the fast of Ramadan 2019. The collective recitation of Al-Quran has already occurred. Collective dua has just been completed, and now the members of the masjid are preparing in these final few minutes for the break of fast, most of whom are engaged in their own personal supplication or duas, using this time to ask Allah for whatever it is that their heart desires and for whatever it is that they are seeking from He, the Almighty, inshallah. We'll join with the members of this Jamaat for the break of fast shortly, thereafter the Maghrib Salah and dinner, inshallah. We've just finished offering the Maghrib Salah after the break of fast, and some of the members are still engaged in offering the Salatul Awwabin, whereas other members of the masjid are already outside enjoying the dinner that has been prepared by the host of tonight's iftar. This masjid has been established, or was established, over 60 years ago. I think just last year the masjid celebrated their 60th anniversary, and this imam that I'm now standing next to has been serving this Jamaat for the last decade of the 60 years altogether. Allow me now to introduce you to Imam Asma Mohammed, but he is more affectionately known by those who know him and have come to love him as the Sheriff. Imam Sahab, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam ji.
Jazakallah khair for having us at the masjid tonight. Imam,
nice.
Imam, we've ended the fast on the 21st day of the holy month of Ramadan. We're now entering into the 22nd night, and tomorrow the 22nd day. What message do you have for the people, the Muslims in particular, who are looking on at this Iftar Insights series with a few days to go in Ramadan? If I have not made use of the month of Ramadan quite as yet, do I still have time to salvage my Ramadan? Do I still have time to get the blessings of Ramadan?
Yes, there is still time for who the end start yet. There is still plenty time yet. Although coming to the end, we still could make use of the little time that it have. Because, this last 10 days that is coming down here, we have to search for the night of Laylatul Qadr, which is, is better than 1,000 months. You see, as is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us. And we should try to do as much as extra ibadat, extra nafil namaz, extra reading of the Holy Quran, waking up in the night for the tahajjud salat, because in this month there's so much of blessings that is given away. If we hear there's a bargain in some store, we'll try to rush that bargain. But this is a bargain here, which we should try to gain, the spiritual blessing from our Creator, because we do not know who will live to see next year. You see, that's why we have to do what we have to do now. You see, so and do the things that God Almighty will be pleased with us, because today in our society, there's people who, like some people who not speaking to each other, but they keeping the fast. You see, now is the time. You still have the time to make amends, ask for forgiveness, make dua. You see, plenty dua, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have the family unit going. Live good with your brothers, your sisters, your friends, your neighbors. You see, treat people well, give your charity. You see, and can read your Tarawih Salat. You see, and in our masjid here, you know, you can see the crowd that we have every evening come out to break the fast, and the love and the unity that is there within us. You know, last year gone, we had our Muazzin here with us. We lose him this year, you see. So we don't know who will live for next year. So let us try to you know, make the best of these last few days that we have, and do not waste it.
I mean, well said, Imam. Spoken like a true sheriff in authoritative style as well. The bottom line is that there is still time in this month of Ramadan, in these final few remaining days, to take use and to make use of the bargains that the month of Ramadan offers, of the deals that the month of Ramadan offers. Whereas with a typical bargain, you seek to cash in with the month of Ramadan, you still have a couple days left to pray in and to offer your extra acts of worship and extra acts of ibadah so that you too can benefit from the rewards of this holy and blessed month, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. I am seated next to a gentleman whose family tradition surrounds and is attached to the masjid. This is Brother Nawaz Karim. Brother Karim, yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Brother Karim, you were telling me that first of all, you live immediately next to the masjid.
Yes.
And secondly, that your family has always been attached to this masjid, and yes, your father and grandfather have
yes,
both served in different capacities at this masjid.
Yes, yes. My grandfather was the president. And after he passed away, my father was also the president and assistant imam. So, you know, it was like a hand down then, you know. And I'm also here. I'm not in the capacity as a president, but I'm a very active member in the Jamaat.
You're not in that capacity as yet?
As yet.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, I will.
Inshallah, when time permits.
Yes,
yep?
yes.
All right.
Yes.
So one of the interesting things that I found at the masjid here tonight, and I really wanted to focus on just a little bit, is this container that was distributed to as many guests of the masjid tonight as was possible. If you can see here, the container says Zamzam on the side, Zamzam water, and Zamzam also written at the top. Now, Zamzam is the name of the well or the spring from which this water would have originated.
Yes.
And it is a very special and unique water, yes, for members of the Muslim community.
Yes.
Brother Karim, can you explain why that is, though?
Well, Zamzam water has dated all the way back to Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. It was when he got the command to build the house of Allah, the Kaaba, right? He had took his wife Hagar and Ishmael, and he migrated to Mecca to build the Kaaba. And while he left his wife with Ishmael between the mountains, and he was going in search, he was going to look to start the construction of the Kaaba. His son Ishmael, he was a baby at the time. His mother started running up and down the mountains looking for sustenance for them, and the baby, while he was crying, he was rubbing his 2 feet together, and hence the well of Zamzam came up right there right where he was rubbing his feet while he was crying. And Zamzam water has been, like I said, all the way from Prophet Abraham all the way down till now. The well has always been kept. It has been pristine, clean. There has never been any contaminants or anything as that in it. It is to the Muslims like the holy water. Right? You know, the Christians will have holy water. The Muslims' holy water is the Zamzam water. And it is very, it is like a shifa or a cure for all or most of the ailments and sicknesses that, you know, we have. If you drink Zamzam water, it will help, inshallah. With cures and whatnot. It is also a very, it's a holy water, you know, and it is what people, like when pilgrims go to Hajj, it is one of the criteria in Hajj where you go to the Zamzam water, you know, and you partake of it as well too.
And we also recollect that tradition,
yes.
of the journey between the mountains as well.
Yes, the tradition is that the wife of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, Hagar, she was running up and down Safa and Marwa, which is the two mountains. I think it was 7 times, and hence when the pilgrims go to Hajj as well too, they also do that tradition. They go up and down the mountains, you know, reenacting that because it's said to be a holy, you know, act that she did.
Okay, so this is by all means considered to be something that is very dear, very precious to the Muslim community.
Yes.
So whenever you were to receive Zamzam water as a gift, it is something that is usually treasured. In fact, when people make the trip to the Holy Land and they come back with Zamzam water, that water is usually kept for years on end sometimes, and only utilized whenever the household or a member of that household feels as though they need that shifa, they need that healing that Brother Karim was talking about. So this is a prized container of water, and it was given away here tonight in honor of the gentleman now deceased, in whose name and for whose benefit, inshallah, the iftar tonight was hosted. Brother Karim, Jazakallah khair, thank you very much for sharing this information with us, and may Allah continue to reward you, your family, and your Jamaat, inshallah.
You're welcome.
All right, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So the uncle in whose name the iftar has been held tonight, in the hope that he will receive this blessing, this sadaqah, this offering from his family on his behalf. I have the opportunity now, the great pleasure, to be standing next to his granddaughter, Maryam. Maryam, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So Maryam, I've come to understand that your grandfather, who has now passed on, actually taught you to sing a very, very popular qasida. Would you like to share at least the first 2 lines of this qasida with us?
Sure.
Okay.
Tell me when to begin.
You can begin as soon as you're ready.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Taarifu khuda ki jisne jahan banaya, kaisi zami banayi, kya sama banaya.
What does that mean, Maryam?
That means how wonderful is his creation of the earth and the sky. What a wonderful earthen carpet is spread at our feet, and what a vast blue canopy is provided over our heads.
Ameen, that was very well done. So your grandpa, I'm sure, will be very, very, very proud of you. Is there anything that you want to say to the rest of your family and friends looking on at Iftar Insights tonight? Go ahead.
I want to tell them Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
You're viewing episode 21 of Iftar Insights, and here with me is Samira. Samira is the president of the Masjid's daughter. Samira, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So tomorrow, Samira actually celebrates her 16th birthday, so happy birthday anniversary, early greetings.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Samira, tell me, what does this masjid have? What attraction does it have for the young people and the young children?
For the young children, annually we have our camp, which targets younger children, and they have a lot of activities, Islamic activities. They show Islamic clips. We have a lot of Islamic crafts. I help out with my mom as well.
Right.
And we have the maktab, which is on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays I help teach Arabic, and on Sundays we teach the kalimas and how to pray and stuff.
Alhamdulillah. Well, thank you very much, Samira, for sharing that little bit of information with us. And stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be coming from Tobago for episode 22. Assalamu alaikum.